So we are talking about how to stop being triggered this holiday season. I know a lot of you have difficult exes, high conflict exes, uh, um, toxic family members that drive you nuts that you got to spend time with over Christmas and the holiday season. And I'm here to tell you there's some good news about your triggers. Okay, so what can you do about it? How can you survive this holiday season? Well, I actually want to invite you to look at your triggers in a new way. Okay, if you look at your triggers as really an invitation to transformation. It really changes your whole perception of what it is. And so the first step when you're triggered is to just, you know, hold space for it, to think of this and be compassionate and allow what's coming up for you. And I know this is uncomfortable. I know this no one wants to feel like this. No one wants to feel so it just feels so heavy, right? And you can't get it off your mind. It's you're stuck in that pattern of negativity. This actually happened to me recently, actually, but rather than trying to escape what was happening in the situation or wishing the other person away, actually, the first step is just to allow what you're feeling and to honor that trigger and say, just take a moment and breathe and allow what's coming up to come up. And this was hard for me too. I've been doing this so many years, right? And to understand, like, okay, what is this telling me? Because your triggers are there to tell you where you still need healing. Because if you didn't believe what they said, then you wouldn't be triggered. It wouldn't be resonating with you. So the truth is their words are somewhere a mirror inside of you that still needs healing. But even more so, it's for you to recognize, where's a belief that I have about myself that I'm still holding on to. So if you look at this as a way of like, oh, there's a negative, that judgment that they're putting on me, that name that they're calling on me, there's a part of me that's like that this is resonating with. Otherwise, if they called you a purple cow, you'd be like, what? And you'd go about your day, think that they didn't have their coffee for breakfast and move on. It wouldn't even phase you. You'd be okay. But because somewhere deep, deep, deep inside, there's a part of you that's feeling like a failure, that feels like you don't matter, that feels like um, you're unworthy, all those things, because you believe that it's staying with you, it's resonating in your body, and it's causing you to feel dysregulated. And I was talking with a client today, as a matter of fact, and she was triggered as hell by her ex. I mean, oh my God. She was like, I'm feeling so much anger. I'm feeling so much resentment. Why is he doing all this stuff now? And the truth is, when I invited her just to lean into that, honor that trigger, lean into that trigger, allow what's coming up for you. And when we did, I helped her walk through the steps of understanding that really this trigger is really about her not mattering as a young child and her family. And so it all goes back to the stuff that we've stored, these deep, deep seated beliefs that we've stored from our childhood. And again, what is the symptom? What's the sign that's telling us this? It's resonating, and it's causing our body to become dysregulated. And that dysregulation is a sign there's a belief there that I need to heal. There's a wound that I need to heal. And I gave her the step-by-step process to heal not only that abandonment wound from her ex-husband so she can let go of that anger and let go of that resentment, but heal that wound with her mother, heal that wound that she's been carrying around for 40 years. I mean, it's amazing. So the amount of freedom and the peace that you can find, it's just transformative. So think of your trigger, it's an invitation to transformation. And if you look at it as like it's really like alchemy when you think about it. You're taking this negative piece of shit and you're turning it into a bar of gold. You're turning it into you're turning these negative, nasty, unwanted, uncomfortable, dysregulated like feelings, negativity, so much, right? All this painful, shameful feelings, and you're turning that into a higher version of yourself, your best self, who feels aligned, who feels content, who feels at peace and free. So it's so totally possible, but you have to honor that trigger first. You have to lean into it and allow what's coming up, that initial dysregulation to dissipate so you can allow those deeper emotions to emerge. And once you do, there's your key to freedom. Listen, listen, listen. I have a great resource if you are ready to stop feeling triggered. We're going deeper into this. If you got toxic people that you got to hang around with this holiday season, they're the key to your freedom. So let's talk about it. Just send me a message, shoot yes below, and I will get you that free resource. Okay. All right. Have a great one.